What up, YouTube? It's your girl Shay, and I'm back again with another video for y'all. So today I'm gonna be making I don't even know if y'all ready for this, because this is like one of my favorite recipes. But no, for all jokes aside, today I'm back with another video, and I'm going to be making my breakfast bake. Woo! Y'all hear the little audience? Ooh! I know. But no, for real. Today I'm making a breakfast bake. I gotta really stop with this hand. This hand is like, calm down, okay? Anyways, so I am back with another video, and I'm going to be making my breakfast bake. And basically my breakfast bake consists of tater tots, sausage, two different kind of sausage, not just one particular sausage. Sorry, my eye is always bothering me. And bacon and shredded cheese and eggs, of course. So I got my ingredients already ready. I got all my equipment ready. I got my oven already set for my tater tots. But here is the sausage that I use. This is what I use. Just smoked sausage, skinless pork. Any kind of bacon. I use any kind of bacon. It doesn't really matter. This is naturally hardwood smoked bacon. So just get it at your local grocery store. And I also use either, it doesn't really matter if it's sausage in a case or the little styrofoam platter thingy, but I got me some country sausage. And I'm not going to take out my eggs and my shredded cheese, because you already know what eggs and shredded cheese look like. Just don't matter what kind of eggs or shredded cheese, just eggs, shredded cheese. So over here, this is the pan that I'm going to be using the breakfast bake in. Let me get out my tater tots. Almost forgot about tater tots. Here are my tater tots. You can either use the big hash browns, or you could use the little ones, or you could even use the little round ones. It doesn't matter. Normally what I would use is my potato skins. The potato skins from TGI Fridays. Fire. Because I just like, because like, you know, if you black and down south, you from down south or whatever, or you don't even got to be from down south. If you know what fried potatoes with cheese is, then you already know that potato skins is like boom. But the grocery store that I went to doesn't have the ones from TGI Fridays. So I tried those and I wasn't really feeling them. The cheese tasted mad fake. So I'm just like, I didn't really like that one. So had to exit out. So I got my tater tots right on over here. So what I'm going to start with first is, let me see what in the world. Let me move all of this stuff out the way. Over here, yonder. Because I'm getting ready to put my tater tots in. Trying to make sure I don't ever put my fingers in the way of this thing. Set this camera up. Okay. Getting ready to, sorry y'all can't see my face. Okay. Open up tots, and you're just going to cover up the bottom as best as you can. And I will go ahead and show y'all how I did it before I put them in the oven. And I wasn't going to use all of them, but I'm trying to make sure that I have a good base, because with the potato skins, with them being long it kind of helps with like them being like a good base. But basically just gonna spread them out and just have them as flat as possible. Don't worry, my hands are clean. I wash my hands. No Rona in this house. No ma'am. No ma'am. Okay. So here is my pan. I've covered my tater tots from boom, bam, bada boom, all the way across. Like I said, I was only going to use half, but then it wasn't looking like enough. So you just want to make sure that like whenever it's all done, you have like the full bake, that whenever you cut it, like you can have like enough for the bottom to be able to cut out like a square. So yeah. And then also I'm going to take some seasoning salt and season our tater tots. Just season them. Boom. Okay. Turn my oven light on. And like I said, I have my oven preheated already. So I'm actually gonna put these at the bottom because my bacon is gonna go up at the top. So what we're gonna do next, I'm gonna go ahead and get my sausage cut up. So let me go ahead and, sorry y'all, my fingers, sorry. Let me turn my, be right back. Shine bright like a diamond. Okay. Sorry, y'all not gonna really be able to get to see like my face for real. Y'all probably be able to see my nose and mouth, but I had to turn my light around so y'all can see. But let me roll my sleeves up because it's so bouncy. Oh, y'all can see my face. Okay. I'm super excited about this because your girl didn't think I was gonna be able to make a YouTube video until like a couple weeks. But here I am in a cheetah skin, leopard skin. Okay, let me stop. All right, so we're gonna take our smoked sausage links and you're just going to cut it across like so. Plate it. And what I do is I cut it down the middle and then I just cut it like quarter size. Yep, I'm finna do the YouTube hand. Bow. Sorry, focus is a little off. But you want to cut it like quarter size. Because what I do is I cook my I cook my sausage links and my case sausage at the same time. And some people are like, oh no, like this sausage right here, it's already cooked. It's like a hot dog, you're just heating it up. Okay, some of y'all ain't know. But I just, you know, of course want it fried. But yeah. But this recipe here is definitely a nice, simple, and easy recipe that you can make. You can like also make it the night before. So whenever like, you know, kids, you know, say if they get like real tired of eating cereal or something, like they can just take this, scoop some out of the pan, and just honestly warm it up. Like, you know, you got your protein from your eggs and, you know, and stuff. But yeah. And I actually got this recipe from my twin sister. Shout out to Michaela Brown. But yeah. I have a twin, by the way. But yeah. Enough about her. But yeah, so I always cook these sausages together. Miko, what are you doing, dude? My dog down there. Every time I sit at the table and I'm eating or trying to like cook something, he feels like he has to wait under the table to see if I'm gonna drop some food. Like, boy, go over there and eat that kibbles and bits and that pedigree and that Purina. But yeah, so you're just gonna cut these to quarter size. Running out of room here. And it doesn't matter if they come out a different size or not, because it's all gonna go in your tummy when it's all said and done. Ooh, your girl got them bars. And next, America's Got No Talent. Ooh. But yeah, so. Wow, this one's giving me a hard time. Okay. So, after we cut it, boom, bam, 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 bop. Oh! Okay. So, now that we did that, I'm going to go ahead and take this sausage and just slice it across the top and just open it like this. Just slide it across. Now I'm gonna take this plate. Sorry y'all, I'm trying to multitask. I'm gonna have all kind of grease all over my phone when it's said and done. When it's done and said. Okay, let me turn my camera, or not my camera, my lighting back around so y'all can see what's going on. Ooh. Okay, and we're gonna turn the stove on 6, which is medium to high heat. And go ahead and toss our sausage in there. Let me see if I can set this camera over here. Boom, bam, bada bam, boom. Okay. Now, oh, y'all can see your girl. Good. Okay. Now I'm gonna squeeze this in here. Squeeze this in here. And then I'm just going to just break it apart with my fingers. Like this. Just break it apart like this. Just get it all broken apart as best as you can, because you can chop it as you go whenever it starts to cook. Start to make that sizzle. That sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Wow. Oh boy. Alright. There we go. 1 second while I wash my hands. Here I am. Alright. Oh boy, I gotta keep turning this thing around. My bad, y'all. Well, y'all seen all face right there. Sorry. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Turn the light around. Here we go. Okay. Now we're gonna take our bacon. I should probably get that knife that I just had. 1 minute. Okay. Open up our bacon. Sorry. I shook the camera. Wow, this bacon is like, don't open me. Sorry, buddy. I'm hungry. Okay. And I'm just gonna lay it on top of the wrapper. And what I always do is, you would think my pan would be big enough, but it's not. I always take 2 strips at a time. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Because I always have my boyfriend cut it into little pieces. Now last time I didn't, and I had just strips, and it was honestly hard to cut through when we were getting ready to eat it. My sausage is over here screaming at me. Okay. But yeah, I always have him cut it into little bitty pieces. Because my oven and stove cooks everything really fast. It does. So now what we're gonna do is toss our bacon in the oven with our tater tots. Throw this away. Wash my hands. Okay, now let me turn my light back around. Okay, now I'm getting ready to mix some sauce in. It smells lovely in here, boy. I know y'all wish y'all was me. I want to just move it around because you're going to cook it until the cased sausage is cooked all the way. And as long as you keep the other sausage moved around. Sorry, y'all. My eye is giving me a really hard time. So we're going to let this cook all the way. I want to make sure I keep my tater tots and bacon. Make sure I keep those mixed up and flipped and everything else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let everything cook. After my sausage is done, I will show you guys how I make my eggs. It's nothing spectacular, just a little bit of seasoning, milk, bada bam boom. After my sausage cooks, I will come back and show you guys how I make my eggs. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep cooking the sausage, flipping the bacon, and shaking around the tater tots so they cook evenly and they don't stick. And like I said, whenever I come back, I'll show you how to make my eggs. Then I'll show you guys how to put it together. Bake it and eat. Bye. Hi. Alrighty. Now we're back. I just finished cooking. The hash browns are done. And I just finished up the sausage. Now I'm getting ready to take this big bowl. And I'm getting ready to probably crack these 6 and another 6 eggs. So, sorry y'all, I had to sit down. Tired, I had to work today. So yeah, so I'm sitting down. So we're gonna crack a total of 6 eggs, because when you make a breakfast bake, you wanna make sure that you have enough ingredients so that whenever you get a portion of it, you're able to taste everything. And you can add whatever you want in a breakfast bake. I've made one with ham. I would like to try one with steak, but that's for people with money, for real. You know, I ain't got it like that, so maybe one day. But yeah, we're gonna crack a total of, Lord, I cannot count. I said 6 eggs. I meant 12. Okay. Open up our other case. Crack 6 more. And then after we crack these, oh, that was getting ready to be a mess. Like I was saying, after we crack these, I'm gonna add in my seasonings, and the milk is what makes the eggs fluffy. All right, one more egg to go. That's a lot of eggs, y'all. A lot of eggs. Oopsie. We got a shell. Oh, this not gonna stay. Okay. Wants to be ugly. Let me get this shell out of here. There we go. Okay. You're gonna pour however much milk you want. Doesn't really matter. Just enough to help make your eggs fluffy. Then we have my handy seasonings. We got our seasoning salt, garlic powder, and pepper. And now you guys come over here and watch me mix them. We're just going to mix everything together. Mix, mix, mix. Alrighty. After we've mixed that, take our bowl, have you guys follow me over here yonder. Now I'm going to take our sausage. You guys want to come over here, and I'm going to section it off in our pan. You want to get it in every corner as much as possible. so that whenever it's all said and done, you can taste it in each bite. Okay. So we toss it in there. We want to layer it out. Make sure we get sausage in every corner. Kind of smash it down a little bit because the tater tots is going to be our base. Okay. Now we're going to take this pot. Excuse me, Miko. And that's okay if you still have a little bit of sausage in there. That's fine. I'm going to take this, add all of our eggs. I'm actually going to turn this up to 6 because since we have more eggs than normal, it's going to take a little while longer. Let me turn the camera back. Not my camera. I'm calling this damn thing a camera. My light. Take the bacon out. Ooh, it's a lot of bacon grease. Oh, that's a lot of bacon grease. Better move, Miko, for you to be a hot dog, bud. Dump some of that grease out. It's a lot. There we go. Okay. Now that we got that out, I want to attempt to cut it like this, but I don't think it will. Let me get a pizza cutter. Thank you. Okay, I'll set that right there. Take this. Pizza cutter. Let me actually scoot this over a little bit because boy, if that fall, I'm not going to be happy. Okay. Take the pizza cutter and just make, doesn't matter what size, sections of our bacon. Some of it's being kind of stubborn. The spatula was going to help me out, but it was like, psych. Like I said, it doesn't matter the size. I'm going to just cut it all in half. Workout right here. I'm gonna be real buff on this left arm here. Alrighty. Let me do that. We're just gonna take our bacon. Let me actually set this down. It's kind of hurting my arm. My arm's a little weak over here. You're just gonna just toss it in there like so. Doesn't really matter where, just make sure you spread it out enough so everything's not clumped up in one area. Like I said, you want to taste everything when it's all said and done. You want to be able to have both sausages, bacon, egg, tater tot, cheese. Fill in the blanks. Oh no, we got a piece trying to run. Trying to run. This bacon is like not trying to go. It's like, nah, man, you ain't finna kill me. Okay, after we do that, I'm gonna let that sit there. Now I'm gonna come over here. And you wanna make sure whenever you take your bacon and your tater tots out of the oven that you keep the oven on, because it's a breakfast bake, so you gotta be able to bake it. So we're just gonna keep mixing our eggs back and forth until they harden. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the eggs. Then when we come back, I will top the eggs on top of the meat and tater tots, top it off with cheese, and we will bake this bad boy. So we will be right back. Hi guys, alrighty, I'm back. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my camera right here. I just finished up with the eggs. They came out nice and fluffy, like I told y'all. Now we're going to plate them on top of everything else. Sausage, tater tots, bacon. And we're just gonna pretty much just pile it on. And then we're gonna spread it out afterwards. Okay. So after I do that, I'm going to just move our eggs around and get them in each corner. Like I said, this bacon is not trying to stay in here. Don't worry, y'all, my sink is clean. Don't try to play me. Okay. After we do that, I'll take our mild cheddar cheese, shredded. And see, I don't normally sprinkle it on there and do it with my hand because I know where I want to go with it. But we're just going to take our cheese, fill up the corners, and crevices. Cheese is like trying to really escape for real. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Bam! Just spreading out the cheese a little bit. So, now that we got our cheese on there, pop this oven open. This bad boy is heavy. And we're going to set it in there. All right. So I'm going to let that cook for, you want to just make sure that you reheat everything up, especially the tater tots and the cheese. But you want to also make sure that the cheese is the main thing that's getting cooked and everything else is kind of getting like warmed back up. I'm going to give that about 20 minutes. Yes, I'm going to give it 20 minutes. And I'm going to check on it periodically to make sure that it's not burning or anything, but just enough for the cheese to melt and everything else to heat back up. So I'm going to give that 20 minutes. Well, you can give it 25 minutes depending on how much you've made. Now, because like if it's a bigger pan than what I have, then yeah, you want to give it, I would say the highest is like 25 minutes, because if you go anything higher it could burn. So I'm going to give it 20 minutes to melt the cheese and so forth. And then when it's done, cheese is melted, everything's heated up, I will show you guys the finishing touches. Bye. Hi, and we're back. Alrighty, I just took this bad boy out the oven, and I must say I did a pretty damn good job. Look at how the way the cheese is hugging everything. Yes, perfect. Alrighty, well, I am done. I have showed you guys how I make my breakfast bake. You're more than welcome to add, subtract, multiply, divide. No, but for real, whatever ingredients you want. This is just how I make my breakfast bake. I will be leaving all of the ingredients and the measurements and so forth down in my description box below. And hopefully I will be back really soon with another recipe to have for you guys to chow down on. So if you want to know the name of this, it is called my breakfast bake, and it's literally breakfast foods baked into like a lasagna, if you will. Like I said, you're able to add or subtract anything. Make it your own. This is how I make mine. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Be sure to always like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel, Cooking Creations with Shay. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.